and it's going to be Expector. Why are you upset about this? Aurelia is a great champion. I love seeing Expect.
Something's going on. Shape Splitter was used in the top lane as the fight begins. Nico caught out just a little bit here. Expect chased down by Bizachachi. Xerxes on his way.
Gonna try and kill him.
Looking for the stun. Will land the root and he gets the kill. Edge of Ishtar finds its mark.
I think both sides have pretty solid scaling, right? Ooh, Mickey right now could be in some danger.
Oh, double stun's gonna land with the flawless duet. Jumping around, misses the Vanguard Jet. The Humanoid's actually in now. Mickey's got his own, but there's no man on him. He's gonna flash forward to try and take down Xerxes. He'll get the kill. He'll get taken down in return, and it's a 1-for-1 trade.
Ends up being a mispositioning to do. And honestly, a bit of an overstep there from Humanoid, trying to force that fight as Humanoid now goes in onto Mickey.
Remember, there's no flash on the Aurelia. He's going to try and dodge around here as Mystiques is in range. Look for the Devour, gets it out just in time, but he spits Mickey back out. Mickey gets a kill, now Snapball's coming out, and Exiles have turned this one around. Xerxes trying to trade in. It's two!
By securing this dragon, they get a bit of control back over the map, and now they're in a great position.
Does give it
Mystiques. Exile have been very clean, and now they're trying to maximize these plates as they secure mid-town.
Take all 5 in the mid lane just before that.
Same principle behind a Shen, right? Like, he only does so much damage, he needs a full combo to really kill you. Speaking of
awesome! Oh, kill pressure comes out. Chachi will go down in response.
Alright, that doesn't get these early leads, but then make that crucial mid-game mistake that ultimately costs them the game. Maybe they don't have Splice R, so the likelihood is this Drake won't be contested, and they'll be able to walk this one away for free. Expect has pushed in mid lane, the rest of the team is moving down bot lane. It's very much just like, hey Mickey, we're here for you, we'll protect, or maybe look for a pick. But it's immediately going to get spotted out, and now they're committing. And this could be very dangerous for Excel, as we see the teleport in from Bizachachi.
Make or break, Supreme Despair Town will land one stun. You can see on the front line, Northscare is caught out. Trusha Barrage coming out, Cadril trying to jump onto the back line. Expect goes in, Jessica takes down Northscare, and on the back line though, Humanoid has caught out Jessica. The kill's coming in for Excel as Mickey pops off. A double comes out, and it's one more on top. Excel clean up Splice around the bound.
The turn and burn from Excel was beautiful. We said they needed to force a play. They knew that they could take a fight right now, and they execute upon it beautifully. Excel are challenging our top team in Europe right now, and they are showing Europe that they are playing this game right now. Mickey had a fantastic early game, and it wasn't actually a matter of when it's cleared out, he'll look to try and group up with the rest of his team, because again, Excel want to try and stay as close to each other as possible. They're so much stronger in this group scenario that the further apart they are, the greater the risk of them getting picked off. So what you'll likely see Expect do is make around both bot and mid to try and break into the base.
Just want to take down one of these inhibitor towers. Mickey on the front line, Northscare going in onto Mystiques, but the Six Skin will come out. Mickey jumping in, look at Xerxes, who's almost down. Mickey lands the Vanguard's edge, but he's trying to take down the jungler. Can't quite get there in time. The rest of Excel have to come in and help out. Their mid laner, the GA comes out, Mystiques spat out, but he couldn't come back from the GA. Jessica will get a triple kill on the Ezreal as Mickey was just distracting all of Splice throughout the fight. The tower not quite down yet, but as soon as the wave arrives, Excel will break open the base of Splice. And 25 minutes in, Excel have almost an 8,000 gold lead over the second team here.
He's a level 17 Aurelia, and he's very happy right now. 4-1 and 4. He's had an excellent game. A lot of props to him.
They say we can't fight you today. Taking too much damage, and this will be Excel's second Baron of the game. 29 minutes in, almost.
There is 5 players and 2 inhibitors and a Nexus standing in their way, but they have all of the tools, and unfortunately for them, they've missed that very brief window. And this is where oh, maybe they haven't.
This is going to get hooked up, knocked into the wall with the stun, and Mystiques is dead. Couldn't pop the thick skin. Mickey jumping in though, the Vanguard's edge. Will he go in? Will he find the Pop Blossom? That's huge! That connects on all of them! Tommy trying to escape, but the double comes in for Expect. Add one on for Mickey for good measure. Humanoid trying to get away, but Splice have fallen apart in their own base. And Excel will take the inhibitor and will look towards that Nexus.
I thought Splice had found the window. I thought they'd finally found the kill onto Mystiques. Unfortunately, Excel were ready to fight. And the flash in from Expect, the engage from Cadril. Before I called it overzealous, this time I call it knowing your limits. And XL played that beautifully. They now have the Nexus in their eyes, and then looking to take the win.
It would be an almighty defense here from Humanoid and Northscare, and if they can do it, it would be incredible. But XL have the win in their eyes. Pop Blossom won't connect, Northscare's already dead, and Humanoid knocked up. He's done for as well. Goes golden for a second, but the Nexus towers fall up beside him. And it's easy enough stuff here for XL as they continue what would be a miraculous playoff run as they defeat Splice.
I've had with SK this second. Ooh, okay, we'll get to the Rogue composition in a second because that's pretty cool. One of the issues that I've had with that is exactly what I'm saying. Unless they pick what the fan suggests. Meanwhile, 2v2 in the bot lane.
Dreams jumps in, gets double knock up, looking for the jump back here, but Vander just gets the ignite going down. Warlight going in, one more auto, that's enough! That's blocked to Rogue. Crownshot trying to trade back, the ignite is ticking on Warlight here, Crownshot jumps forward, gets it! And now Vander has to try and trade in a support versus AD carry matchup. Crownshot's running away, he's gonna win it for the moment, dodges away.
They don't care.
Jan's going to try and use the Umbral Dash to get away. Inspire going in, the hook's going to connect, and there's not really any way out of this CC chain. Larssen with the perfect execution, Vander taking up the tower.
To allow the aggro to swap over to Vander, which then allows him to get that kill. Meanwhile, Finn gets a solo kill up.
Sakre now is going to have to be very careful, not just get taken out by himself in that top lane. Warlight here. Under the cautious Crownshot, Self-Made Dreams coming in, the Valkyrie away, but the stun lock will come out and it's an easy enough kill for Dreams. SK
already responded by securing an Ocean Drake, and they're able to get up towards the mid tower and the bot tower. So while Rogue, sure, they do secure their first tower, it's a question of how much plates can they keep alive as SK is threatening, and now Rogue are looking for a fight.
Larssen has the ultimate, going to jump straight on towards Self-Made. Ignite down, locked up in place. Vander will take his third too quickly if one erupts around that dragon.
So this is really cool from SK because remember what we were just talking about. We expected Finn to push in.
On his way, Genax can just dash across the wall. Quickness comes out. They're looking for the engage. Dreams was stunned in place, caught up with the dredge line as well, and Rogue looked for the re-engage. But Genax is on that front line, and Vander's very low. Shut down. Genax takes it. Warlight and the Spide need to run for the hills because Genax is still on
to find themselves a kill. They actually take down the mid tower, and they can reclaim control over the mid.
You still have a lot of tools in there too. You've still got the Akali in the side lane if you want it. You've still got Finn who can roam into the fights pretty easily. You just need to keep your eyes on Crownshot on this Kaita. He's so consistent for Rogue. It's a perfect execution, comes out from Larssen. Sakre trying to get away, but the chase is on. He's dead. Betty has called it. Teleport coming in here. Oh, he flashes the wall and lands the stun. He's dead as well.
Crownshot will take support from his jungler, not threatening the tower, but Genax, because he just found that kill on the bot side, is able.
Blue buff has been started here by Finn. Selfmade going in, stolen away the ultimate. Unstoppable straight onto him. He charges in. Now Finn trying to dodge around the fight as the quickness comes out. SK and Rogue in a fight in the jungle as Finn going low. Selfmade taken down. Crownshot shut down, and that's the first kill for Rogue. But look at Selfmade onto Larssen, almost taken out himself. Finn spies up towards the bottom side. 2 kills over to Rogue now as Larssen takes the third. Genax and Sakre trying to defend. It's a 4v2 and they are able to nick 9,000 HP. There's the cannon barrage as well. The Unstoppable coming in.
The charge.
Looking straight for Self-Made and Sakre. They'll connect onto the gangplank. Glacial Prism doesn't hit. Inspire. Genax on the backline. Look at the damage he's putting onto Vander. Here comes the engage with the quickness. And SK have routed Rogue. Rogue took the fight, but Crownshot was there in time. Warlight done. 3 for none. And SK win it.
SK actually turned that fight around, and a large part of it was because Crownshot was not threatened. The damage dealer was able to do exactly what he needs to. SK find themselves 3 kills. They're going to secure themselves a Baron, and with this, the game is in their control.
Finn still pushing in top, but it's a 4-1 split for SK as they look for as many towers as they can get out of the Baron buff. Midwave is pushing in. There's a cannon in bot as well, but for the moment, they're just going to wait. We'll see if SK can break open the base.
So one of the struggles that Rogue is going to have is their wave clear is not the strongest. Warlight does a lot of magic damage, and these minions that are empowered by the Baron take less damage. Ooh, his Dreams has been caught.
Glacial Prison hits him. He's going to get locked up, taken out. The teleport coming in from the flank here as Rogue looks for the fight. It's a 3v5. Crownshot trying to survive as much as he can. Larssen caught up, airborne on the back line. He's going to jump back in. It's a shutdown going over to Finn. Going to jump in. Finn remounts, jumping forwards, but he's going to get taken out. He dived too deep, and Crownshot will take him down. And now SK can continue to push in because they have a 3v3 fight, and they still have that buff.
These fights are entirely determined by whether Crownshot lives or dies. This fight, he had his flash available and was able to get out of Larssen's reach. That means that it ended up being a 2 for 2 as Rogue's
game losing streak. Finally, this top lane tower will fall. SK take it. The Baron buff just worn out. They can continue to push in. They just want this last outer turret. SK on the horizon is a victory for them, but Rogue continue to hamper them at every step.
SK, you can see their upcoming schedule on the bottom of your screen. Compared to some other teams, to kill an enemy AD carry, whereas Sakre, one well-placed barrel, could shift a fight.
Caught out with the dredge line, almost stunned up. He goes gone for the moment. Here comes Dreams. Look at him trying to get onto the back line. Look at the damage coming out. Inspire caught up. Warlight there as well, but Larssen jumps onto the back line. Crownshot's down. And Rogue will now look to take the fight in a 4v5, but Genax is still that front line. Sakre putting the barrels down. Genax almost caught out with Bear Trap on the road. It's Self-Made on the front line, trying to take what he can, but Rogue take 2. And now maybe they'll look towards that. Second Baron of the game will go over to Rogue. 33 minutes in, SK now pushed back against the ropes as Rogue Mountain Drake can set us up for an Elder about the 39-minute mark. Rogue cannot afford to lose that, but instead they push mid. They say, okay, we'll take the full 5v5. SK trying to get there in time, but the mid-wave priority is very much in favor of Rogue. Should be able to take this tower pretty easily. SK having to back away, defend at the inhib.
So we'll just be another tower going.
We'll see how SK defend here. Could be match point. Rogue pushing in. Glacial Prism doesn't hit himself, mate. He's stolen away that ultimate. Now looking to steal another. Long range Prey Seeker only hits onto Inspired, and now SK have to back away. The inhib's tower's fallen.
Clear path towards the other's Nexus. And so both teams playing cautious. Finn goes in, secures the tower.
Quickness comes out. Finn unstoppable. Running away. Larson solo. Goes golden for the moment. And now Croucher's going to try and go in. Larson jumps across the wall. Look at the bottom of the face. Genex goes forward. It's Inspired. Vander tagging up. Vander already done. And now Inspired will fall as well. Is that the moment? Is that the moment that SK have taken this game by the scruff of the neck? Warlight's going to get pulled back straight into the midst of the waiting arms of SK. It's a triple for Crown Shot. And SK are looking for that Nexus.
And the ball has been bounced back and forth continuously throughout this game. But SK may have finally found the shot that can end it. They have all 5 members alive. Sakurai has his teleport available, and there's only Larson and Finn left to hold the line.
Larson did survive. Can he pull a rabbit out of the hat? Can Finn help him on his signature pick, the Kled? Worked so well in the early game, now has to do something absolutely astonishing to hold this game. Minions coming in, SK, one wave really for them to defend, to push forward here, because Inspired and Vander are up in just a couple of seconds time. Finn going in, Larson there as well, the teleport coming in, as Larson tries to jump onto the backline. Crownshot straight in, but look at the shield, look at the Twilight Shroud already. Crownshot's got the shut down. Finn coming up, Inspired on his way, Vander's done, and now SK continue to push in, take kill after kill after kill. Finn back onto the base, back onto Skull, surviving for the moment. The Nexus Tower's the new target as Warlight comes up, and SK, maybe they dive too deep, maybe they went for too much, as Rogue managed to defend the next wave coming in, but SK in a 5v3, can they do it?
SK continuing the push. Warlight takes a huge chunk of damage from the barrels.
Flashes away from the cannon barrage. Dreams is down, but Finn might be short to follow. Has the GA, is going to come back up, and now Warlight's dead. SK, they have not managed to break this base. Finn's back up to Skull. I cannot believe it. Shots down, and the TP comes in, and Rogue stole the game away from SK.
Oh my word! This game has been absolutely ridiculous. A comedy of errors from both teams. A multitude of really exciting fights, constantly going either way. Now they're just trying to interrupt the bases. They found Sakurai.
They found Sakurai. Inspire's going to land the stun here, but Sakurai trying to do what he can. Can't survive for long enough. Larson teleports in, and with 7 seconds on Dream and 16 on Selfmade, you have to feel this is it. Rogue were the team to take that final fight. It all came down to one, and Dreams tries to do what he can, but should not be able to defend here against Larson and Finn. They just focus the Nexus. Warlight coming in. Rogue break their losing spree, but SK threw that game away. Top side, more strong top lane.
Oh, they let it in! All right, we're doing it. I'm looking over. I can see G2. It's pretty easy for you to solo. So again, I really like what Mowgli has been doing in this early game. I feel like that, as Papa Smithy was saying, you can't look for a lot of
Definitely was. You want to make this play down towards bottom side if you're Jankos before the level 6 comes out from Attila, and that's exactly what he does. Ignite down. However, Jankos is ticking down as well. He'll fall. Perks and Mickey maybe looking for the dive here onto Jack, stolen away as he takes the red. KazaLoLLCShighlights looking for the tether here down towards the bottom side. The Crow Swords in pop, and look at the damage coming out from Attila with 2v2. Mickey and Perks fall. Wow. Side as well. Vitality finds 3 kills quickly, and now Jankos tries to is going to have to try and find an answer. Gets straight on towards Mowgli, who uses the shield, gets a second from KazaLoLLCShighlights, and Jankos now caught out. Almost falls, will go down, and Vitality are 5. Their flash is up though. Jackdaw going to flash into the fear. Pull back. It's too easy for Vitality.
G2 has no strong side of the map. They have kind of 50-50 parity on the top side in terms of wards, but it's easily pushed in by Karma. Bot lane.
Crowstorm coming out, but Mickey gets straight onto the back line. Attila will fall, and now Jackdaw's not in the best of shapes. Perks can just rain down hell, knock back. Easy enough stuff here for G2. Jackdaw tries to get into the bush, but it's the double for Perks.
And just as we
Tries to salvage something, but it was already too late.
Yeah, it looked like Jackdaw was fighting the mids. Ooh, solo kill coming out from Cat.
Trying to pick up the Infernal Dragon. Mowgli coming in with the Sonic Wave is going to reset, but he stops it from doing it. Jankos with the knockback when Mowgli is there. The Crowstorm comes in onto Mickey. Perks off towards the top side of this is chased off, and the Infernal Dragon will go across towards Vitality.
Pushing up towards the top side, and because they get priority over mid, they actually get access to the Rift Herald first. The problem with this is they
numbers slightly. Jizuka's going to get away away with the package here, but the tower goes down in the top lane, and Vitality continue to extend that advantage. Very much on the back foot. 16 minutes in, they are a long, long way behind. Jackdaw caught out just a little bit here, but look how much damage Mickey takes already. He's done. Attila gets the kill. A counter kill comes out from Caps. Down towards the bottom side, Yakos is kicked away by Mowgli. Camera shot joining the fight, and Caps is rooted up in place. It's a double. Vitality find 3, and G2
To be Vitality favorite.
Vitality finding pick after pick, and now they're threatening this mid tier one. They're going after Garen.
Mowgli just takes him out. Perk's gonna fall as well. Vitality. A delayed ace. Mickey just back in time, but it's too easy for the Vitality squadron right now. 6,000 gold ahead, looking for final outer tower. They are demolishing G2, and as much as you can say, you know, it's a style pick for
Meanwhile,
G2.
the jungler is 5-0-1 from the side of Vitality, and he's not even the scaling aspect of their comp. This comp only gets harder to deal with the longer the game goes.
And while some of the Garen-related hijinks will be glossed over or focused on after the game is over, a clear point is the 2v2 kill bot lane had nothing to do with the Garen pick. That was just heads up from Vitality's duo lane that's been heavily criticized. Here we go.
Jackdaw going in with the Crow Storm, and Caps will be the first to fall. The chase is still on. Attila flashing forward. Mickey has to flash away, but the chase continues. Wonder kick back into Attila, and I'm not sure Attila knows what that Garen could do if he's in his space. The fear comes out from Jackdaw. Mowgli there as well, and it's the third death for Wonder on a side lane. Jizuke's going to face.
And then also the Corki's in a very decent spot, as that was a Ignite, I guess, cycled there, onto Jackdaw.
They're being very patient, mainly controlling their Drakes, and this to me suggests that they're actually setting up for
Vitality though, going to push in mid here. The tower will fall very rapidly to these double AD carries. And
because, as Papa Smithy says, it gives G2 so many opportunities, but fortunately for them, they do a very fast Baron. So Vitality walk away with that one. They don't need control over top, and now you can see the flank being set up by Jackdaw. He's in the fog of war, he has the ultimate available, and they're looking for the collapse.
And you know what, we're analysts, so we feel like they cheated on their exam, but certain cells have to have enough damage.
You can cheat if you've got the damage to follow it up. Jackdaw and Cabo Shard will take the kill, and now the base is broken. G2 lose their inhibitor tower, lose their inhibitor quickly afterwards. Caps is pushing down that bottom lane. Vitality kind of split focus here. They're going to push in, they've got the teleport, and they're looking for the win. Wonder spinning in front of them, showing his judgment. Mickey going in, but immediately he's feared and he's done. Perks has to use a QSS on the backline. Caps trying to do what he can, but look at how low HP he is. Perks dead as well, and Vitality breaking through the Nexus towers. Caps tries to take down Jizuke, but all he can do is stop, watch, and look as Vitality take him out. A clean ace for Vitality. They take the game, they take the base, and they continue their climb to playoffs.
When in doubt, go Corki.
Yeah, definitely going to give you that scaling option. So what do these two team compositions want to do in your eyes?
I think on the side of Origin, they're trying to use, but what you can mention, I guess maybe we'll have to hold, is Korea's already topside.
Yeah, we can. There's a flawless duet. Nuketek's down to less than 100.
Wow.
Leader with the solo kill. Young, aggressive, mechanically impressive mid laners produced from Europe, and now Leader will get jumped on by Cold. Chilling Smite comes down and just instantly punished.
I don't think they're going to be very patient.
If the stun can connect, Dan did not use the empowered ability, and Cold is waiting in the wings. There's Alfari going forward. That's a 3-on-1 for now. He's already dead before Cold can arrive, and that was just beautiful.
And it was nice.
Could prove very valuable.
Predators on top, so they know about this.
All right, Leader gonna look for the flawless duet. He might be able to find a two-man stun. No, just the one into Cold. Dashing sideways, but there's Kirei trying to find the knockup, but the barrel manages
Connect with Cold. The extra health from the Dominus enough to guarantee that one. And it's just like it's been repeat gangs from both sides. They're going for more.
Oh, they are indeed, and that's just a killing spree already for Cold. This is a very tilter. He's going to run into Kira, and actually, I think OG have got more support here earlier. Kira's going to throw down the ultimate already. Leader has the potential for a big stun. Not going to throw it out just yet. The Dredge line manages to connect onto Dandan. Leader forced to flash defensively. He's rooted in place. Now he's being chased down. Below 100. One more auto from Nutek will pick up the kill. Teleport from Patrick will secure the Rift Herald. And Origin, it's been Dandan that's been matching that Renekton as often as possible. Cold actually is going to get charmed up here, but Miffy's already in range. Kirei's going to block some damage for now, and Hiva forced to run for his life. Not enough damage from Neon. The teleport from Nuke. That's a stun and a kill onto Neon. Hiva will get shut down by Miffy, and that's just a very good play for Origin. Now Dan all out of sorts. 4 members of Origin going to look to run him down. Kirei and Leader nowhere near close enough, and this could be the first tower of the game. Once that next minion wave conga lines its way in. In fact, they may even be able to take it down now. Here comes Mickey from behind. No ultimate, but he may not need it. Flash over into the Riptide. Dredge line will also catch, and yet another to Origin.
Absolutely. One by one, they fall on the side of Misfits, trying to make something happen, trying to force, or overforce, I would say, with Hiva, but Origin actually get the more decisive teleport spot straight onto the control ward.
It's a very difficult situation to be in, and it's just frustrating to deal with, right? So
Around leader, that's not really possible anymore. Now he has to deal with the Renekton. They can't choose their matchup. It's a 2-level lead.
unbelievable stuff. A stun lands onto leader. The flawless duet will come out. That will buy some time. Vanguard's edge comes out as well. Look at the minimap, by the way. Nukeduck is making his way down. Leader's
Wave
trying
goodbye.
to escape, but he gets stunned up by the W, and Alfari will pick up the two. Hope that they would not be able to close. Origin with the lead are extremely terrifying. There's a lot
yeah.
of... Dun, 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 dun. It's the hunting squad. Vanguard's edge first though from Misfits. There's so much HP to burn through for Alfari. He's easily able to pick up the kill. Yet another onto Hiva, swatting him out of the air. Now here comes Neon and Dan as well, and it's still not done. Alfari's gonna get another. The huge HP. He's still alive. He's not done yet. Finally, Neon takes him down, but the dredge line from Mithy convinces Origin to secure the ace, the mid tower. And they're going to be turning towards Misfits base. 9,000 gold up.
To call that a trade-up from Origin would be an understatement. They had an all-you-can-eat buffet on kills and also structures. The gold lead only grows. 10,000's a pretty easy number to calculate. We're over it.
Unbelievable. Look at the gold differences between...
I was on the Origin victory prediction because you think about those teams they faced as might have to hold the point.
Well, let's see, as Patrick will take a big chunk from the True Shot Barrage, buys some time thanks to the ultimates, and stays alive to escape. It's Kire that goes down first, the tower that follows second, and here comes Alfari.
Is your history pulling you in multiple directions?
It is indeed. But seriously, we haven't decided what was your favorite pie, because Kire's going to die.
That right?
And I'm not going to lie, this is just not a great piece of pie. I ran out of rhymes. I really tried. Mithy and Nukeduck are going to chase down, though. Nukeduck is going to look for
That's a big croc, and I'm Aussie. I wouldn't know.
It is indeed. Come on, Alfari! Can't get in range. Dan shield and movement speed. There's the slice. There ain't no dice. Run, Dan, run! Dun, 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 dun. There's a little bit of an engage to the mid lane. Mithy's going to look for some pressure onto leader, and easily, with the help of Patrick, pick up the kill. And I'm still waiting for your favorite pie, because I'm done casting these guys die.
Oh, beautiful. As we watch the ring around a Rosie and the enemy base. Favorite pie? Steak and cheese, pretty good. That's a pretty standard Aussie one. I know that's giving you a...
Steak and cheese? What type of
that.
cheese?
I don't know. Cheesy cheese. Nothing too special, trust me.
Come on, you're
The brie is for later.
You're an educated man. You can't say cheesy cheese. Are we talking Gouda, cheddar? Like, what do you put in a pie?
The Gouda cheese is what G2's tried in game number 3.
That did not taste very well.
No, it was a bit bitter, actually. As people are
Ouch.
dying by accident.
They got nuked. So what would you do in the LCK in this scenario?
I don't know. Probably something about
Consider this a training lesson, because Kire's going to nuke. This is going to be 1v4, by the way. Nukeduck almost finds Dan. He does! Now turns his attention to Kire. A crit and a barrel. A bomb might be enough. The leader should be able to close him out. Ooh! If that bomb earlier had hit, if Nukeduck's aim was better, he would have got another kill. So I'm actually disappointed in Nukeduck here.
That's a very critical approach, quick shot to this one, because it turns out the minimap was the real story. 2 people pushing in each of the top lane and the mid lane. Definitely. Misfits are just looking to try to salvage some KDA as the base finally breaks.
Another True Shot Barrage goes out. Inhibitor still standing in the top lane. And this Misfit squad, they just never got rolling. They did not have luck in their side. Dan's Klepto being part of that. And then also, let's be frank, they were outplayed. Cold and Mithy had such a great early game. We're only 25 minutes in. 15k lead. First and second inhibs are falling, and this could just be the final push.
And yep, we already said that there was the scaling double 80 carries that were going to take it eventually. Eventually it was upgraded to 20 minutes into the game, and now any connections from Mithy and health bars will be void post-haste.
All right, level 16 on Alfari.
Oh.
That's one big crocodile that can dive into the back line. And of course, Mithy, he's got the availability to throw that mine down. Eva's going to look for an engage, but before it can happen, Kire is already going to get blown up, along with Hiva underneath the fountain. Neon goes down, so does Leader. The last man standing, and Origin turn their attention to the Nexus. Origin stop the losing streak in its tracks, and they are fancying themselves a dive. Origin take down Misfits.
Even with your penchant for a different look to Fnatic. They're all about an 80 carry, but that 80 carry isn't Reckless.
And the final lock-in is Kennen, whether we'll see on-hit.
Bottom side of the map. Now the flash has returned for Reckless. Maybe it's a little bit more difficult, but mid lane.
All right, the ultimate's gonna fly out, catch Nemesis. Abadage goes towards the tower, doesn't take any shots just yet. First blood, but the tower, the Nemesis problem is secured. Teleport completes for Bwipo. He's trying to find Ignal, flashes forward, gets stunned up by Trick. Now Broxah continues to chase and not gonna be able to get more. 1 for 1.
No real exit plan there for Abadage, but still able to get the connection, not the kill, crucially. Kill goes over to the Nautilus, which does invalidate the play a bit. We're watching it on the live screen, though.
Chilling Smite was thrown down onto Bwipo. Here comes Broxah, and he's instantly going to run away. All of a sudden, Broxah overstays. So I think overall, if the laning phase continues that pace, the value of that Ocean will extend. And I want to look a little forward in the next 5 minutes.
I mean, for me, I'm looking at Nemesis primarily. Oh, mid lane.
All right, another dive there. Trick and Abadage going under the tower. Takes down Abadage. Ender, you are They fancy themselves a shot. 2,500 hit points on the Rift Herald. The Nautilus ultimate is thrown down into Bwipo. Inside the pitch is the fight. Oh! It's Fnatic that secured the Herald. They're not done yet. Bwipo's got the world ended, trying to end Schalke's world. Flash over the wall for Hilly. He manages to get the tongue lash. The Infernal Chains will not catch Abadage. He flashes over the wall. Daisy gets eaten under the tower. And Fnatic fancy a dive.
Fnatic, they're pushing forward. They have the shields. They have the damage.
The Super Soaker slows them in their tracks, and Odo throws down a slicing maelstrom. Going golden underneath the tower. Hylissang stays alive a few seconds longer before Abadage takes him out.
There, Fnatic. Now there's a TP coming in on their flank. This is going to be the Kennen. No ultimate, though.
All right, no ultimate. Now Reckless still flash available. Bwipo's is on cooldown. Odo is chasing. The Super Soaker will provide some slow. That's a good knockup from Bwipo. Continuing to get away. Another good knockup from Bwipo. Reckless is looking for upset. He's gonna find him with the help of Nemesis. It's a
They're allowed to get that extra damage from Broxah, and that's why the assassination was easy.
Yeah, this end of the fight, though, becomes very difficult for Fnatic, but we're back in the game.
We are indeed. Ignore and Trick now fighting Nemesis and Reckless. But look at the minimap. Upset and Abadage are flying in. Ignore will go down to Nemesis. The fight continues. Reckless going low, flashes away. Trick is being melted. Nemesis can't quite find the damage yet. He will be taken up by Upset. Reckless gets shut down by Abadage at the end. And here comes Bwipo. Round 17. Fight! Bwipo picks up one. Looking for another. Not going to find the fatality just yet. Hylissang unable to lick the stick, and that means Trick is able to escape. Here comes Odo Wande, slicing Maelstrom's on cooldown. Devour from Hilly buys some time, and he sends Trick to the fountain. Broxah brings Daisy for a delicious kill onto Abadage, and Hilly's chasing. Can't find the Devour. Here comes Ignor. Go in for the fight. Dredgeline connects. The auto for the boot. The Riptide down. Odo Wande slicing Maelstrom, going to do nothing as Bwipo and Broxah chase under the tower. The Dark-In Blade is doing work.
Anywhere else.
All right, another potential fight in the jungle. If you look at the minimap, tower number 3 falls, 3,300 gold. But you cannot deny the fact that Fnatic, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 5 members of Fnatic in the top lane. Odo with no teleports pushing bottom.
Yeah, he's just going to be trading for this outer turret. Currently, while Fnatic have a big minion wave, they can try to push this all the way up into... Yeah, I mean, Schalke have to be thinking about how to craft the perfect team fight at the moment, but they're just falling further and further behind in gold, and they both go for the fight now.
Yeah, they are going. Nobody's really been stunned.
But I think Schalke understand exactly the sort of scenario they're in. You'll notice Odo Amne was grouping with 5 rather than looking for a flank teleport.
With no towers, not enough kills, and really no map pressure, this is why Schalke are falling behind. Defensive flash from Trick, Bwipo flash forward, gets the 3rd Q, continuing to chase, there's the redemption. Odo Wande flashes inside the members of Fnatic, but there's simply not enough. Trades his life for Broxah's and Fnatic aren't done. Ignor forced to flash defensively, Nemesis picks himself up the kill. Abadage is running for his life. Tongue Lash will not slow him down. Hilly and Bwipo and Reckless are running him out of the map. He will go down to Bwipo. Now Nemesis does get chunked out. Upset is looking for an opportunity.
Yeah, Upset can't do anything, though, because 4 members of Fnatic are pushing strong in towards the base. The inhibitor tower will go down, and Fnatic crack it open.
Yeah, the inhibitor will be soon to follow the mid-inhib turret. The next target, 8,000 gold in the lead, and this could be the game-winning play.
There's just no respite, no ultimates like you mentioned, Ender. They just can back away when they choose. Seems like when they choose is 2 inhibitors down. I come back in terms of damage dealt, but damage felt through shields, not so much.
Exactly. Guardian Angel is sitting in Bwipo's side. will get caught up. Dredge line backwards. Redemption's bought enough time for support to come in. Whippo stays alive. 0-1 slicing Maelstrom simply not good enough. Here comes Daisy. Whippo's unstoppable. 5, 1, and 5. Trick is running for his life. He's going to get stun locked, and that's a double kill for Whippo.
It was the best fight Schalke were going to get without Nemesis in that fight. The 4v4, though, still not enough damage to take down Fnatic. This will be the victory push.
Yeah, it really will be Abedage's next order on the menu. Whippo's going to step forward, will not be able to connect with the chains, but it simply doesn't matter just yet. Nexus turret number 1 will fall with double the kills. Schalke are trying to do everything they can to defend, but it's Fnatic. They've turned their attention to the Nexus. Maybe they want to get more kills. We'll find out. Ignite gets the dredge line. Nexus continues to fall. Nemesis Valkyries forward, chasing the KDA. Upset gets pulled backwards. The Nexus falls. Fnatic take down Schalke.
For our viewers, but right now you guys are 10-3 going into G2 tomorrow. If you beat G2 tomorrow, I believe you're either going to be top or joint first, and I think because of the way that the second half of the split works, I don't know exactly where it lies, but you basically have a real shot at putting yourself back at the top of the table over G2. Does that weigh on your mind a little bit?
I mean, you guys would own the head-to-head, right?
Yeah.
It would be 2-0 in summer split, so it would be clear first place there. What should fans, what should people expect coming in tomorrow? Because we saw a Garen game from G2, we saw an Ivern game from Fnatic. I don't know if we'll see an Ivern or I
feel like there's a big
Garen
difference
ban.
between an Ivern pick and a Garen
Agreed,
pick.
but I mean, to some people there isn't, right? But I agree with you. I think it's super viable. Like, what should we think going in tomorrow as neutrals trying to understand what the matchup looks like? Because a lot's happened since the last time you two teams fought.
Well, there will be blood. I think
Okay.
we're the two bloodiest teams in LEC. We killed most people, so I think for sure there will be kills. I think that's one thing to look forward to. At least I look forward to it, obviously. I love my trade.